We're getting to quite an interesting part here now. I'm going to measure the compression ratio, or measure the volume of space above the piston at top dead centre in the combustion chamber, and factor in, I've already measured a bore and a stroke. We've got a 65mm bore by an 80mm stroke according to my rather crude measuring methods, which gives us apparently 265 cc. I've got this syringe here, I've been using it for years to work out my compression ratios. It's for giving animals doses of medicine and whatever, so I presume it's going to be fairly accurate. I got 50cc of engine oil in that. I got the piston at top dead centre. I'm going to see, hopefully it won't take all of this. If it does, we've got a hell of a low compression ratio. But let's see what happens when I inject this oil into there. Right, that's right up to the plug hole, and we've got in the region of 40cc of oil has gone in there. Let's just verify that. I'll get the torch and just see, but yeah, that's full. 40 cc's of oil have gone into there. So what I need to do now is add that 40cc to the 265, which is 305, and then divide that by 40, which should be quite an easy sum to do roughly in my head actually. Let's see, if it was 100cc, you'd have I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to work this out on a calculator. I'm not very good at my mental arithmetic all the time, but we'll be dividing a total of 305 by 40, and that'll give us our compression ratio. Well, if nothing else, my brain freeze there with the mental arithmetic might at least prove, if it were needed, that I don't use a script. And I've been in and cheated. I had a rough idea in my head that it would be around about 7.5 to 1 actually, once I switched the camera off and my brain started to work. According to my calculator that I just used, that should give us, at 40cc in the combustion chamber, 7.625 to 1 compression ratio. So we're north of 7.5 to 1, and should the owner choose to, if indeed that cylinder head and barrel joint are lapped in together, he could do away with the head gasket, perhaps. Possibly best left until the engine's done a few hours or a good few miles running beforehand, but running without the head gasket would probably take that nearer 8 to 1, I'm thinking. But it's not a bad starting point. It's not a compression ratio that's through the roof or going to set the world on fire or anything, but it's healthy enough, and he'll be able to run the engine on ordinary pumped fuel as well, which should be a bonus as well. So I think that's a good starting point to get this engine in the bike and get it running and see how things work. Anyway, I'd have been a bit disappointed if it had been lower than 7 to 1. Thankfully it's not. It's like I say, just above 7.5, so I'm happy with that.